Even a broken clock is right twice a day. Dr. Anthony Fauci just admitted that the COVID vaccines cause myocarditis. We have this story and so much more coming up on the Gateway Pundit's Week in Review. What an insane week this has been. My name is Elijah Schaffer, and our top story today comes from thegatewaypundit.com. Safe and effective? Well, I'll let you be the judge of that. Dr. Fauci now admits the COVID vaccines cause myocarditis. The former director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, Dr. Anthony Fauci, confirmed during an interview on ABC's This Week that COVID-19 mRNA vaccines can cause myocarditis, particularly in young men. Now, we have the video of this admission so that you don't have to take our word for it, but I know you're not shocked. Let's see what he had to say for himself.
Again, we have experience with this type of vaccine in billions of people. It's a safe vaccine. Of course, with the mRNA, there's a very, very, very low risk, particularly in young men, of getting a myocarditis. But if you look at the risk of myocarditis from COVID itself is greater than the risk of the vaccine.
And that's always a selling point, that you're more likely to die from myocarditis from the direct infection than you are from the vaccine. I still don't know anyone that has gotten myocarditis from a COVID infection. I do know multiple people, including family members, who had myocarditis from the vaccine. While I do believe in science, my background is in molecular biology, I just quite don't understand why I'm not seeing this personally. Maybe you have. Let me know in the comments. Another important story includes the impeachment of Joe Biden, or at least a suggestion of it. File the effing motion. Kevin McCarthy melts down and throws a fit amid threats from GOP members to remove him as the House Speaker. Tensions within the Republican Party reached a boiling point this week as Congressman Matt Gaetz publicly challenged House Speaker Kevin McCarthy, accusing him of failing to deliver on campaign promises that allowed him to assume his leadership role in January. In a closed-door meeting with Republican House members on Thursday, McCarthy reportedly lost his cool amid growing murmurs of discontent and open threats of his leadership. If you want to file a motion to vacate, then file the effing motion, McCarthy snapped, according to Representative Brian Mast. I showed frustration here because I am frustrated, McCarthy admitted to reporters after the GOP meeting. He further lamented that the Defense Department appropriations bill couldn't be placed on the floor, but failed to address the underlying issues causing the rift within the party. Frustrated with some people in the conference, he added, there is pressure on Kevin McCarthy as his seat can be called into question by 3 members of the House, of course, from his party. So his speakership is not the same thing as Pelosi's, and the fact that it's not unchecked. But people are calling for inquiries into impeaching Biden. His crimes are much more grievous than Trump. Why is he not put on check? We'll let you decide in the comments whether you think Biden should be kicked out of office or not. In cultural news, the very famous Oliver Anthony concert was canceled over furious singer seeing ticket prices. He said, I had to pull off on the side of the road when he noticed how expensive they were. A controversy is boiling over this issue. Oliver Anthony, the singer and songwriter of the hit Men North of Richmond, apologized to fans for a show being canceled after he was booked to appear in Knoxville, Tennessee at the end of the month. Anthony was angry that the venue, the nightclub Cotton Eye Joe, was charging $99 for tickets, plus another $199 for a meet and greet pass, according to Knoxville News. He's quoted saying, I had to pull off the side of the road and make this video. My adrenaline's pumping. I'm pissed off right now, the singer said in a video posted on Instagram on Monday. Don't buy Cotton Eye Joe tickets for $99 a piece. And sure as hell don't buy VIP passes for whatever bowl SHIT prices they have on. Now, I'm not sure if we have it here, but while Oliver Anthony did publish that, I will let you know that the Cotton Eye Joe venue said he was asking for $120,000 for the concert. $120K US dollars, smackaroos. Yet he didn't want the venue to charge the price they needed to break even. Who's at fault here? Is it the singer for trying to virtue signal and make it seem like he cares about ticket prices while asking exorbitant cover charges to play his songs? Or perhaps, is there an issue with the venue itself trying to screw over Oliver Anthony? Well, you can look into the story at thegatewaypundit.com, but I encourage you to give me your opinion as this is a contentious issue. On a weirder news, banks are not looking out for our interests. Who would have thought that? Bankers shut down 3 separate coin shop owners, shocked as their bank account suddenly shut down with no response given. You can watch the full video at thegatewaypundit.com, but a brief summary says 3 separate coin shop owners have found their bank accounts suddenly shut down without any prior notice or explanation from their financial institutions. Banks shut down silver stackers and gold stacker shops, businesses, and personal accounts. An Ohio-based coin shop owner recently took to YouTube to share alarming news. His regional bank, with whom he has been a customer for years, has suddenly decided to sever ties by closing all 6 of his business and personal accounts. The coin shop owner, who operates a coin shop dealing in silver and gold, received a certified letter from his bank stating, "After a recent review, we have decided to end our relationship with you and close accountants. As stated in your account agreement, we can close your account at any time for any reason or with or without evidence. We will begin our closing process on September 6, 2023. Many individuals seem to have this problem. Why they're targeting those who are stacking gold and silver, I'll let you guys decide in the response, but it begs the question of why banks are trying to end their association with people who deal in hard bullion while they move for CBDCs and, of course, all electronic versions of currency. They want to track your every move. They don't want you to have your own reserves, and I encourage you to buy gold and silver. It is vital. It is important. You should check it out. Lastly, in a strange turn of events, 9/11 was this week, and we commemorated it on Monday with our weekend review video. There are new videos for myself, Elijah Schaffer, every Monday and Friday. We're covering the top stories on thegatewaypundit.com, but newly emerged 9/11 video shows previously unseen angle of the second plane hitting South Tower. Uploader claimed he accidentally left it private on YouTube for 2.5 decades, or 2.3 decades. Check out this footage. It's absolutely shocking. Viewer discretion is advised, as lives were lost during the filming of this. Oh my Lord, it is. And not to use God's name in vain, but truly those images are burned in a lot of our heads. You remember exactly what happened. Why so much footage is barely being released today. Why there are so many questions still involved with this event. Like why there was a perfect cylindrical hole in the Pentagon. It looked like a rocket hit it. How the buildings smashed through a steel-enforced building like the Twin Towers, but didn't break through more than one layer of the Pentagon. But there were no bombs involved. How they found 4 passports of the hijackers. Why we went to war with Afghanistan and Iraq when Osama bin Laden claims he had nothing to do with this. I mean, there's so many stories, Building 7, etc. But that's why you follow us at thegatewaypundit.com, because we ask the real questions. I'd like to leave you with a challenge in the comments. Please let me know your thoughts on the stories, but also what you think your biggest question is about 9/11 and whether it's been answered over the last decade and several years. My name is Elijah Schaffer. You can follow the rest of our stories at thegatewaypundit.com. Send this video to your friends and family. Don't forget to drop a like. If you're watching this on rumble.com, you can subscribe to our site. Have a great rest of the week, and may God bless the United States of America. I'm signing out.